Hey guys, it's Grim here, Grim Game UK, and you know what they say, haters gonna hate. Ooh, okay then, where to start? Okay, first up, I'm gonna put a little annotation on the screen that you can click, which will take you to our Guild Wars 2 playlist. Because I will warn you now, guys, this is gonna be a bit of a ranty video, and it's indirectly about Guild Wars 2, but about a lot of other things. So if you just want Guild Wars 2 stuff, click on the link, go and have a look at some of our more funny sort of look at Guild Wars 2. The video in the background is me and Captain USA dicking about in the last beta. Okay, now that's out of the way, guys. My little rant today is about haters, as I said at the very beginning, the little intro. Haters gonna hate. Now, I went on the Guild Wars 2 Facebook over the weekend, and there's a lot of negative stuff. And there's a lot of people just asking questions, weekend events, when's this going to happen, when's that going to happen, what are they going to put in. As we've all speculated, I've done videos on it, loads of people have done videos about it, and loads of us have just talked about it. I've been in, chatted to guys on the forums and that, and everybody wants to know what's the next thing coming up, what's the next beta going to be, when's it going to be, and what's it going to be in. What's going to be in it, I should say. But a lot of people on there were saying, fuck you, ArenaNet, when's this game going to come out, you piece of shit, I'm going to get rid of my pre-order, I'm going to pre-purchase this piece of shit, your buggy piece of crap, or this, or that, and I'm thinking, the game hasn't come out yet. There were some people on there that hadn't even played the game yet, they hadn't even been in beta, and they're saying, oh, I'm not fucking pre-ordering this now, I've cancelled it, you treat people like this, you pieces of shit. And I'm thinking, why? Why all the shit? And then, this is the cherry on the cake, this is what made me kind of just go out and walk the dog, was I went onto my channel, because I actually wanted to upload a couple of videos over the weekend, and there's a comment on there, which I won't repeat, and I haven't approved. It wasn't even a comment, it was a private message to me, with a tirade on it. And I just thought, what's the point in that? What's the point? Now, give an example. I am fine with criticism, it doesn't bother me at all. And if you are going to criticise, it's great to also have some feedback with it. There was a guy posting one of my videos saying, oh mate, you really should do this and look into doing this and tweaking this and run it in 720 and this and that and that. And I've taken that on board. All my videos since then have been 720. Now, the graphics actually on the screen, I can't help. My computer isn't the world's greatest. I'm not Total Biscuit or the Yogscast or anything. This isn't my main source of income, so I don't have thousands of pounds to put into an awesome rig. I'd love to have an amazing machine, but I just don't. Now, as I say, I can live for that. I can live with constructive criticism. Haven't got a problem with that at all. My issue comes when people hate for no reason and don't give any backup to that. And we feed that with the internet. I'm not the first I hate saying the word YouTube commentator. I'm not the first person that puts videos on YouTube. It's a better way of saying it. Because I'm not, fucking up there in the higher echelons of YouTube. That's gone out and said, haters, you got to ignore them. What's the point? I mean, Jesus, Wings of Redemption gets God knows how much hate from people. And not even because of his videos. It's like, you're fat, dude. Well, so fucking what? How can you hate on a guy that makes videos, and say he's fat, and that's why you hate him, and then keep doing it on his videos? It makes no sense to me. Now, as I say, oh, you like this bit, guys, this is me almost killing myself in the search of trying to kill that salmon. But, sorry, I got distracted by what was on the screen. So, yeah, as I was saying, I mean, I don't get why the whole hate thing's there with regards to. Jesus, I'm already like almost 4 minutes into this, and I've spoken about nothing really. I'm just ranting and venting. The reason for this video at the end of the day, guys, is please, for the love of God, let's not focus on the negativity and just random hatred towards certainly Guild Wars 2. Now, as everybody knows, or that's watched any of my videos in the past, I'm a huge Call of Duty player. Huge fan of the franchise and everything else. But it worries me that a community can so destroy a game. And it's the community that destroys Call of Duty, it's not Call of Duty itself. COD 4 was an amazing experience for everybody, and generally everybody played COD 4 or World at War when they started out. You ask people, that's primarily the two that they started on. You know, they either heard the vibe from Call of Duty 4 and bought World at War, or they bought COD 4. Now, everybody played that, fantastic, all good fun. Modern Warfare 2 comes out, and they tried to push the boat out. Really went all out, you know, more glorious kill streaks, faster pace, modern, you know, fantastic guns, and the community abused that system. Now, don't get me wrong, there were glitches in that game, but there's glitches in all sorts. I remember playing the original Oblivion, and there was a way of basically replicating an item. You would half swing your sword, select the item, drop it, and then come out the menu, and multiple copies of that item would fall to the floor. And you could sell it and have infinite amount of gold, basically. And it was a glitch with the game. Now, they patched it, but it was a glitch with the game, and I never abused it, because I did it once, and I was like, okay, I'm deleting this character, because that's no fun at all. It took a huge portion of the game out. Now, you give people that option in COD, don't get me wrong, glitches shouldn't be there, and if they are there, they should be patched. But One Man Army wasn't a glitch. It was designed so that I could have an anti-air class in my secondary, and I could go, okay, shit, they got air support up, quickly swap to my One Man Army, bang, I've got my anti-air class, bosh, that's out, One Man Army, back to the class I wanted. That's the way they saw it happening. Because they created all these kill streaks, they thought, well, this is going to be a better way of doing it, is to have people be able to swap in and out of their air support class to take out all this shit that's going to be in the skies. In the end, people used it to noob tube. They used Danger Close, One Man Army, run around, instant replenishing noob tubes. And that was our fault. That was the community's fault. We created that. And then we had to go at Infinite War. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a care package glitch. There was all sorts of glitches that should have been patched. That was their fault. We kept abusing them as a community. And relax. Right, guys, I've already been ranting on for way too long now, and I apologise for that. But this is one of those videos that you need to vent and get out your system. That's out now. That's gone. Whew, that's gone. We're going to be going back to some good old-fashioned Guild Wars 2 goodies. And also, guys, if you can do it, leave a comment. I've got a shit ton of Call of Duty stuff as well, from my Xbox and also from the PC. If you want to see any of that, just to fill the voids, you want to wait for Guild Wars 2 to up, or if you want to see anything, you know, shout a game you want to have a look at, you know, Grand Theft Auto, or still got, you know, the Deus Ex, that sort of thing. If you want anything put up while we're waiting, just to fill the voids and then be ranting over, let me know, guys. And I promise you, this is my last ranty one for a while at least. We'll get back to business after this. Have a good one, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Oh, one last thing. A couple of videos for you here, which don't involve rants, just some fun looks at Guild Wars 2. The first one is how to get your fix. Just a silly little one I did, rather than go on about how there was no Guild Wars 2 beta. And the second one is Cuddle's one about how to spend 2,000 gems, baby, on a shit ton of minis. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. What you want?